Okay, hello everyone, it's Gavin Birchall here again, and I want to welcome you to today's training tutorial. Okay, so now I want to talk about the third pillar in what I call my Foundation for business model. And the third pillar that you need to focus on is creating coaching programs and products that you can sell in your online business. But if you take a step back and look at my Foundation for model as a whole, you'll instantly recognize that while you're consistently doing steps in pillar number 1 of the Foundation for model, you're already creating the content for your coaching programs and products automatically. The content creation is already taken care of automatically. Now, some of my coaching students have turned around to me before and said, well, okay, I've been creating content for 10 days solid now, and I now have 5 hours worth of content created that can be turned into a product that I can sell online. So why don't I just do a long content session tomorrow and record the last 5 hours of training and get it over and done with, so that I can then have the 10-hour home study course created and ready to sell as a complete and ready-made package. Well, what I always say to that is, sure, go ahead, but you still have to go out and do the 30 minutes a day of daily content creation for the rest of the month anyway. So it isn't something that you can just switch on and off from day to day in your online business. It has to become a daily habit that you stick to every day in your online business. So as an example, let's say that you're a professional runner and you run for 30 minutes every single day without fail. That's part of your training regime, okay? But you then turn around to yourself and say, okay, tomorrow, instead of running for 30 minutes, I'm going to run the distance of a marathon. So that would be around 26 to 27 miles, right? So you go out and do that 26 to 27 miles that next day, but that doesn't mean that you can then go and have the next 26 days off from running and do no training whatsoever, does it? No, you would obviously need to take a couple of days off for this scenario to recover your muscles and your body's natural energy levels. But once you've taken those couple of days off, you would obviously need to go back to running for 30 minutes every single day again, as this is part of your training regime. So of course, if you did want to record the last 5 hours of your training in one single day, then that's great. You now have your first 10 hours worth of training ready to rock and roll, right? But you still want to go back the next day and continue to create 30 minutes of daily content for your online business. So what else do you need to do so that your products and coaching programs can be created and sold online? Well, these can be broken down into 2 segments. Number 1, you need to first find out what your group actually wants from you, okay? This could be the people within your Facebook group, your email subscribers, or the people you hang out with in forums, etc. You must find out what their needs are and what their biggest challenges are also. One of the biggest mistakes people make online, especially in the internet marketing community, is that they go out and simply create something that they think is really cool, and that because they think that this is cool or this idea is going to work, everyone in the world is simply going to pull out their wallets and buy this particular product from them. The simple fact of the matter is this: the people of this world only buy what they need and what they want. That's it. They will only hand over their money for what they need and what they want. So before you go out and create a product out of the content that you've been creating for 30 minutes every single day, you'll need to go out and ask your group or email list what their biggest challenges or what their needs or desires are, and match those by creating a product from your material that best answers those wants, needs, challenges and desires. So once you've written out an email to your list asking them what their biggest challenge is, and most of them reply to you by writing and saying, I don't have a particular challenge at the moment with question A that you asked me, but I do have a challenge with question B. The next product, okay, or coaching program that you create needs to be about question B and not question A. Does this make sense right now? I mean, it's pretty easy to create winning products that hit the target every single time once you've done it this way a few times over. If people don't have a need or challenge for the products that you create, then they simply won't buy from you, ever. Okay? So your main focus needs to be that you only create products that match the needs and challenges that your group or email list has on an ongoing basis. Every once in a while, a particular client will specifically ask for a shortcut where they ask me in particular, look, I don't have a list or group of people to market to yet, but I want to create a product anyway. And naturally, a shortcut to finding out what your niche market wants would be to go, for example, and find the nearest forum or digital product marketplace and look to see what questions are being asked and what products are being sold the most within that market. Then after you've done your research, you can then go and create a product that covers the challenges around the data that you have collected from your research. But the one big problem with this is that if you are not going to sell directly to these people that you've asked the questions at the forums or at any other site where you've conducted your research, then those particular problems that they were having might not be the same as those people who are on your email list or at your Facebook group, etc., etc. So based on this strategy, you are pretty much shooting in the dark when you are trying to create a product that hits the target within your particular group or email list. So it's vital that you are building a following either through Facebook or even at a much better level, you are building an email list. And of course, that is the fourth pillar within this foundation for online business model anyway. Okay, so to recap, the first two pillars in this business are pillar number 1, daily content creation, which equals 30 minutes a day. Pillar number 2, communicating with your group or email list, which equals 15 minutes a day. That's 45 minutes per day, and it is absolutely vital that you do this in your business every single day. There is no backing down from doing this, okay? You'll be doing these first two pillars every single day, day in, day out. And by the way, when I say every day, what I really mean is every working day. So this could be Tuesday to Saturday, or it could be Monday to Friday, or whatever days you choose to work. But on those days, you must be working on these first two pillars every single day. That's 45 minutes per day, okay? So this third pillar, which we're talking about now, which is creating your coaching programs or crafting your products around what your group or following wants, is already being taken care of, seeing as though you are doing the 30 minutes a day content creation anyway. Okay? So obviously this third pillar is going to be something that you won't need to be working on every single day, like the first two pillars that we've just mentioned. In fact, when I explained that you are going to be finding out what people in your group or your email list are going to be looking for from you, then that is just going to be your email one day once you know what your following wants to learn about, of course. So this part is almost being taken care of when you are writing out daily emails to your list of people online. Or you may own a large Facebook group or have a massive YouTube following, and you could just do all of your marketing and selling through those groups. So your 15 minutes a day, or pillar 2 of the Foundation 4 business model, will be to communicate with your tribe through Facebook or YouTube, and then also to find out what their biggest challenges are, and then of course your daily content creation can take care of creating a product around those challenges. And of course the final step of this third pillar would be that you would need to write a sales page for your product so that people can buy that coaching program or have a big enough reason to buy your products and services from you also. And by the way, writing a sales page can be split up every day, so you could easily spend 1 hour on writing your sales page for 10 days, or 1 hour per day for 20 days. You could even do it for 3 hours and write it out in one whole block, and that's your sales page taken care of. So, looking at this third pillar in a time-related fashion, it naturally isn't going to be as regular for the time you spend working on this third pillar as opposed to pillar 1 and pillar number 2, at least moving forward every single day in your online business. But you'll naturally recognise that it's still there and that you need to be working on this third pillar when and where you need to in your online business. Okay, that's all for today's training. Hope you liked it, and if you would like to learn more, just keep watching this video and it will show you exactly what you need to do next. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video training tutorial. I make money online using the exact tips and strategies that I'm showing you here right now on YouTube. So to get access to all of my videos, there's just 3 short steps I want you to take right now. Step 1. Hover your mouse over the subscribe button and simply click it. Step 2. Click the like button. And step 3. Finally, below the published on text, there is a hyperlink where you can come directly to my website and get in contact with me directly via email for any help you need in terms of tips and strategies for making more money online. This is Gavin from gavinbirchall.com, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.